doing great. Yep.
I love you. I couldn't have asked for a better friend. I've made my best memories with you. Erica and I used to share a one-bedroom apartment. God, Stephen owns.
Oh
And we had the best time there, and we took naps at 3 p.m. We would take naps together. We just shared a lot of good memories, and I love you, and I'm so happy that you found such a great person to be. And cheers! Cheers!
Cheers! Yay!
Very nice.
All right, so I'll get shot if I don't say one thing.
I was going to shoot you. I was locked and loaded.
And Eric and Mary have already heard the story, and some of you already have, but, you know, the day I met Barry was an interesting day.
Tell it in full. No parental censorship.
No censorship in the slightest. So for whatever reason that day, I was in a fucking bad mood. So I decided, I was like, oh, I'm going to be straight today. I'm not going to be gay anymore. I'm going to be straight. That is the path I'm going to take a new path. And Erika picks me up. She's like, we're going to meet my new boyfriend. Yeah. So be on your best behavior. So we grab my best friend Tyler, and we're in the car, and we go get Barry, and Barry sits in the front seat, Tyler in the back, and we're like, hey, we heard you're in a band. You know, what do you play? What inspires you? And by the end of the car ride, we figured out that he's a Christian rock, jazz, R&B, like pop songwriter. By then we're like, okay, we think we got you nailed down. That's it. And we proceeded to go bowling, and I know I was a complete ass the entire night because I was in a terrible mood.
See, that's why I said thank you, Steve.
The whole time just prodding away, but no, it's been awesome, and getting to go to Barry's stuff is amazing. So we're extremely excited that you're
Christian pop
part of
rock.
everything.
Bob Jazz.
Cheers! Cheers!
I got one more. I've known Barry for a quarter of a century. I've seen him excited.
Holy shit.
What happened?
Right.
What happened?
Shocking.
It's not even that long.
What happened?
Excited about a lot of things. Ninja Turtles. I think then moved on to Dodge Vipers. And then it moved on to guitar. But I don't think I've ever seen him as excited for anything as Erika. He's been nuts about her since he met her. I know that much. And I just love seeing him as happy as you make him. And the best thing I can say is, after being friends with him for 25 years, you joined up, and it feels like I've known you for just as long, just because of how much he cares about you.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited you guys are together, and I'm excited to see you guys for another, I'm going to say half a century.
Yay!
Cheers!
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 So unfortunately, that means they're gonna not see you and be, they're gonna die or something before they get to our ages.
No, another half a century, he said. Half a century, not a quarter.
Oh, half a century.
Half a century.
Good. Okay.
Next time, do the math before you start.
Yeah, really.
I stopped doing math a long time ago.
All right, so Brooke here. Come on, Brookie. Let's go.
Don't look at it like that.
Okay, so you got your support.
So when I met Brooke, and she told me she had a brother that was in the band, I said, oh, fuck off. I didn't know, playing some really sensitive music, really,
He does have music.
So I was like, well, I know, so when I met him, I said, oh, he's okay fucking Brooke, right? And Brooke would always go to a show, she's like your #1 fan, but she was like,
No, I was captain of the dance.
yeah, she would dance all around, and she didn't make a lot of tips, so it was,
Because I'm not
not a good dancer. I try.
You're still captain of the team, though.
And so she would always say, you know, oh, my brother, because when I first, I saw photos of him, and I said, oh, cute baby. And, so I said,
It's a big head.
I said he should be a fucking scientist. His father was a scientist, and I said, oh, okay, great. And so Brooke would go and she would, you know, be so excited, and she said, well, I'm having a sister. I have 3 in Idaho I don't fucking talk to, so maybe it'd be better with Erika. I said,
There's only 2.
Oh.
it'd be better with Erika. So it's 2 sisters that she don't fucking talk to. And, right, so, okay, so I made one up. She's like, so we sat last night and we spent all night and she got really high on the pot brownie. She said, I said, finally, cheers! So I said, well, you have to say something for the other stage. She said, oh, I don't know what the fuck to say. I said, well, just talk. You know, she yeah, like she all of a sudden she became Jewish. You know? The vids, you know. So go, what would you say? You said, so what we did, we practiced in cadence, yeah? We practiced the song. My apologies.
Oh dear.
So here we go. Okay. So we stood up all night and we wrote this fucking song.
We didn't write the song.
We rewrote the fucking song.
Gordon should come over here.
Okay. No, he don't know. He don't know.
He knows the words.
Well, he got to wait till we go. Okay. So
I'll chorus it out
1,
here.
2, 3. Archulon!
Oh yeah.
Archulon is back. Archulon!
Do you remember this
Archulon?
Archulon! Fucking no! Archulon!
What is happening? Keep going.
Archulon.
Camper. Was Archulon. I don't care, just keep singing.
Carries a shell on his back. Archulon! And what other fuck? And so with that, we like totally.
You don't remember that song?
No.
What childhood memories?
I don't know.
Do you remember Archulon? Yeah.
Michael remembers. I got it.
That you totally found, you know, your lady, and she is. And I look at the 2 of you. I figured that if you know, she's the muscle. Erika's going to be the fucking muscle. So I love it. Great. You're a great guy. Cheers. You know, continue to play your guitar, your fucking ukulele, all that stuff. It was fun. And Brooke, want to say a few things. Go ahead. Without fucking crying. Yeah. You say you love him. And she was going
I don't quite remember what we discussed last time, so.
I wonder why.
Save some of that brownie.
I love you, little brother. You're the only one I have. You're the best little brother I have. And
You saying there's a better one?
Might be.
You're the best and the worst, but. Yeah. So, but welcome to the family, Erika, and thank you for taking care of him and being his biggest cheerleader. So, maybe second to Scrappy, but.
Yeah.
You guys there might be a tie for that one.
Yeah.
So.
You guys can duke it out.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers.
And Katie wrote a haiku. Written on the floor.
Which is appropriate after that introduction.
What's your haiku?
Short-term memory loss from that fun.
Oh.
Great, and it's on video.
Yeah. Cheers.
Thank you, Brooklyn.
Hardly on video.
Mom,
Yeah.
where's the speech?
Barry the scientist.
Barry and Erika, I love you to death.
Say any more than that.
You should hear what she says
Dad
to me,
said it all.
That's the first time she ever said
Well, that's normal. Dad can't stop speaking.
That's right.
I've never even, like,
Yeah, I don't know what
I've
happened.
never
Purple
said a
Foot's
word
around
at dinner.
tonight, but-
I can never get him to talk.
Who, me?
Yeah.
That's all just fine. I mean, it's because I don't have a brother, right? And so God said, "Well, you're gonna have a little brother," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, great." So it's awesome, and
Hey, one
it's
day,
like fucking awesome, right?
one day I'm gonna have a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, cheers!
So we can go.
Yeah, right, Barry's taking on the family tradition of drinking out of the bottle.
Yeah. Yay. That's true.
Followed by Chris, not Gordon.
Yeah.
Caught by Chris, right.
That is Chris's tradition.
I got a toast.
All right.
This is gonna be weird.
I've known, I got some kind of toast. Yeah, you're probably right. But I've known Barry for about 9 years, 8 years, something like that. Like since 2004, yes, something like that. When John Kerry lost and. Anyway, moving on from that, later on, I got to know Barry a little bit better, and the reason that I really loved Barry was that he doesn't care. He likes to just sit down and play his ukulele or his guitar. He just makes sure that the things that are in his life are nice and what he wants. And I think that he's fulfilled that with Erika. And you guys are great. I love you to death, and I've slept on your couch a lot. And I owe you a lot, and I'm just really grateful that you have me here. And
Thanks for singing.
It's been great.
Bird.
Cheers. Once more.
Cheers.
So one other story, real quick.
No.
Quick. The Snyders
Yeah, all right.
moved into the neighborhood. We were there a couple of years before. And they moved in, and we were so glad to have somebody under 40 or whatever the hell we were. 50. 50.
We were under 40. Were we under 40?
The average age was around 86. And so they moved in, and so we watched them move in, and we're kind of scoping them out. And unfortunately, we were sad that they had a handicapped child. No, it wasn't, not severely handicapped, but he was obviously in cephalopod. He had this huge head. It was like this goddamn watermelon. And we appreciated that. And we were looking forward to having, children.
We had Michael already.
So we just wanted to be very welcoming to the neighborhood. And then over the next 3 weeks, it was tragic. Because we became sick. Because we knew there was obvious abuse in the family. Because he had bruises on his face. He had bruises on the back of his head. He had bruises on his, on his
2-year-old
occipital lobe, here. And it was obvious that it was abuse, parental abuse. And little did we know that it was just because he had such a goddamn big head. It was the first thing that would hit the pavement. And we were so relieved.